After teaching for more than 4 years, I entered 2024 with a clear goal in my mind. I want to bring something useful to the world. And perhaps I need to change my mindset and give even more. Although I've always been generous, I realized that my focus has been on certain individuals, particularly artists who have already chosen art as their path. I haven't given as much to beginners or those who have never considered drawing or painting. You might argue that they don't need to paint, but looking back, I understand that everyone needs to paint at least from time to time. I witnessed how art helped me overcome many difficult emotions, believing in its power to influence our thoughts. During my classes, I saw people transform and become happier, many of whom had never painted before. Motivated by this, I decided to research this connection and found that painting offers numerous benefits that can enrich one's life in various ways. But before I share those, I want to say that my name is Alla. I'm a sketch illustrator and watercolorist, and from 2020 I'm an art teacher too. And during today's video, I invite you to paint one snowdrop alone, like we are doing now, and later on a bunch of snowdrops. We will draw and paint those together in watercolors. And if you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and retake the moment where you have stopped. If you are wondering which materials I'm using, I have a watercolor paper 200 GSM. You can use even higher density, but it should be for watercolors specifically. I worked with the drawing with a pencil HB, and as an eraser I used a kneadable eraser from Faber-Castell. I erased the snowdrop after drawing it, mainly because when we work with watercolors, we need that the colors stay transparent, and if the drawing it is drawn with a really clear line, then this line will pop up. And the watercolors work like fixative, then later you cannot erase the lines that were drawn earlier. This is why we erase the hardest part of the drawing and then only proceed with watercolors. For watercolors, I use my Watercolors 36 pens White Nights. And paintbrushes, I use my synthetic paintbrush Da Vinci No. 4 Nova Synthetics. And for if we are working with the colors, I use olive green for the stem, and I use a mix of ultramarine, ochre color and ruby color for the flowers to recreate this grayish color. If you don't have olive green, you can use a green color with yellow for the stem. Later on, for the shadow on the stem, I will be using green color, or you can use olive green with a little bit of ultramarine color. In this way, you will have the cool shadow applied. So meanwhile you are working on this beautiful snowdrop, let's proceed with my research and with the connection that I found about how painting offers different and numerous benefits that can enrich our lives. And I have summed it up because I found a lot of things, but I summed up into 5 points, the most important ones that I thought that are the ones that are leading and that everyone have noticed when they have painted at least once. So the first one is creative expression. Painting provides a unique way to create something new, allowing the conveyance of emotions, thoughts, and experiences in a visual language that often goes beyond words. The second sum up is stress relief. The painting process can be a very therapeutic and stress relieving activity, calming the mind, reducing stress levels, and promoting relaxation. Coming back to my experience in 2019, I had a very huge stress, and I remember how through art, how through painting on a daily basis, I just went out from this stress, and I found out the way how to follow along and not to get closed inside. The third benefit that I think that is important as well is mindfulness. Through painting, we focus on the present moment, leading to a meditative experience as we concentrate on colors, strokes, and overall on composition. And if talking about the composition, if in the previous drawing with one snowdrop we didn't need to recreate the composition, then when working on 2 or 3 snowdrops, we usually have to create this composition on our paper in such a way that it catches up the viewer eye. So this is why when we are drawing something, we have to be guided through the rules of the composition, because it is just better for us and it's more pleasing once the work will be done. This is why now we are not talking about the composition. I will talk about it maybe on the other video. But meanwhile, just pay attention that the way I draw these snowdrops are very pleasant to the eyes. The fourth benefit is joy and fulfillment. Creating something visually pleasing or meaningful brings a sense of accomplishment and joy. Seeing a finished work provides a source of fulfillment, satisfaction. Remember your way when once you finish a work or you finish something, even in your job, that you feel fulfilled and satisfied. Same happens in painting, and this is just wonderful. And the fifth benefit is self-discovery. People who haven't painted before may discover hidden talents during the process of painting. They can find their preferences and aspects of themselves previously unknown. During my classes with red wine, I found out that many people who haven't painted like from their early ages, they found the painting with red wine really relaxing, and many times they told me that they will proceed painting because they discovered how pleasant it is, this moment of painting, of discovering something new, of enjoying themselves. Obviously, these 5 aspects are not the only ones, and not only these benefits can give painting the process of painting to one's life. There are a lot of other positive changes that happen in our body, but I decided to share only these 5 because those are really related to me, and I feel like these are very common to myself, and for sure you will recognize yourself in these words too. While not everyone needs to become a professional painter, the act of painting, even in a casual recreational manner, can contribute positively to overall well-being, bringing a unique form of joy and fulfillment. As I aim to infuse more meaning into my teaching classes during this 2024, I've decided to share this step-by-step guidance on drawing and painting a snowdrop alone, and then a bunch of those, because I want to share the meaning behind of this. In 2024, I feel like I'm rebirthing and creating a new way to express my thoughts about art. And similar to the symbolism of snowdrops and the meaning they carry. So I think that the values that I want to bring in 2024 are very similar to the symbolism of these snowdrops that we paint today. Snowdrops are the flowers that typically bloom in late winter or early spring and are associated with various symbolic meanings. Those symbolize hope, the renewal of life as winter transitions to spring. Those also convey a message of resilience by enduring harsh winter conditions, evoking a sense of untouched beauty. Snowdrops are sometimes considered symbols of comfort during difficult times. Overall, symbolism of snowdrops encompasses themes of hope, purity, resilience, and the beauty found in the new beginnings. Just as snowdrops embody multifaceted meanings, the art of painting offers a tapestry of benefits, becoming a therapeutic endeavor, a source of stress relief, and a means to foster mindfulness. While not everyone needs to wield a brush professionally, painting, much like the symbolism of snowdrops, contributes positively to overall well-being, offering a unique form of joy and fulfillment in life's shared tapestry. As we came to an end of this video, I want to say thank you for those of you who stayed till this moment with me. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and comment if you have your thoughts on this. As well, why I want you to subscribe to this channel, because I want to share more videos with more meanings in the background and more practice exercises for the beginner level painters and artists. And for more advanced level, you can join my Patreon, where I share more works with a higher level of painting, and there I share other type of references to paint from. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.